Hello everybody, this is DragonCookiez here, and I am back with another plugin tutorial slash showcase. And before I get into it, I just want to make some quick announcements. And first off, all the Bucket updates and uploads on my page will cease. They will no longer be up on Bucket, but that does not mean they're going to stop. I'm moving all my projects, all the project updates over to spigotmc.org, and I will insert the link now. And so yeah, this is because Spigot.org or SpigotMC.org has a better approval process, or yeah, well, at least it's much faster than Bucket because yeah, and that'll help with all the updates getting out a lot faster, and I'll be able to upload. And yeah. So moving on to the plugin. Today's plugin is a bit different. It's a premium Spigot plugin. If you don't know what that is, look it up, and you shall see what it is. So what is this plugin? What does this plugin do? So it's a donation info. The plugin's name is Donation Info, and it's a heavily configurable donation slash purchase information plugin. It will be an inventory GUI that shows information on all the ranks that can be purchased, what each rank has for its perks, what the kits are, if there is a kit that comes with it, and it's all going to be configurable. So yeah. So what does it not do? Since it is a donation, like it says donation in the name, most people might assume that it handles the donations. It does not. It does not actually handle the donation process. It simply displays the donation and purchase information available for purchase in an easy to access manner, and it does not actually handle, create, or give kits. It just informs the users of what each kit will have, and it's simply an informative tool. It's very useful. Since most players won't want to go outside of Minecraft to see what ranks are, what perks are. This will help them, and also you won't have to have a giant board up on the wall of spawn with all signs everywhere saying what each rank has and what the perks are. So it's a really easy plugin to use. But the configuration is a bit complicated, and if you check on the site where it is, where you can find the plugin, it'll have a very detailed configuration section. So yeah. So onto the showcase. Let's start by typing the one and only command that it has, and that command is /donate. So /donate, and then it'll bring this up, this GUI. So what does this do? This right here, the best server, this is configurable. This is the name of the server. It also pops up here, and it pops up here. So you can set that in the configuration file, and you can change that, and it'll be whatever you want to change it to. There's also, if you see, these are the ranks. There's two right here. These are also configurable. You can have a very large number of ranks. Only thing is, after you get to a certain point, like this inventory will expand based on the amount of ranks that are inputted into the configuration files. Once it gets to about, I say around 5 lines or so, the inventory does begin to glitch out. Like it will not look normal because the Minecraft inventories are not supposed to have that many lines. So that's that. And so now let's look. If we hover over a kit, it shows you three things. It shows you the name of the kit, it shows you the price of the kit, the rank. It shows you the name of the rank, price of the rank, and then it shows you the kit for the rank. So this one has a kit that is NA, or not applicable, or not available, or whatever NA stands for. I know it's one of those two. And that means that it does not have a kit. You can set this in the configuration file by when you name the kit in the rank file, you name it none with a capital N, and insert now. Okay. So now there's this fire charge right here. It's you can click it, and it closes the inventory. You can also just press E, and that'll do the same, but it's just to add to the effect of it. So now let's click on the first rank. And it brings this up. This name right here is going to be the name of the rank. And there's going to be a nether star, an emerald, name tag, whatever that is. This is configurable right here. And then the fire charge. So if you look at the nether star, it'll have a... this is how this plugin works. The nether star will usually have whatever, it will explain what you're currently browsing. And it'll also have a few tips, or a few things that you can do with this GUI. So right here it says you're currently browsing the donator rank kit. Rank perks, and it says click the kit icon to see its items. If you notice, there is no kit icon. That kit icon would be right here, and it's going to appear as a diamond chest plate. There is no kit icon because it's not applicable to this rank. So, and then you can also click the website icon to get to the link. So I'll explain that very soon. Okay, so now if we hover over the emerald, it shows you what the price is, the price of the rank. And in this one, in this case, it's $1. And you can set this in the configuration files. Now we can hover over the perks, and the perks are completely configurable. Here I have a flower, and it says virtual high five and flower. And it has sharpness 1, it says in the lore is you can also get recognition, such stuff, much worth. Okay, so let me quickly explain how the perks are configured. So you can configure the perks to have the ID, which is, in this case, would be the ID of the rose, or the poppy, I think they changed it now. The number of them in an item stack, so it could be 1, 2, 3, up to 64. Or actually, I think it can go beyond 64, but keep it within 64. So that just in case there's any errors that occur. You can configure the data value, so saying you want different colored wool. And you can also add enchants. In this case, I did sharpness 1. You can change the display name, and it has color support. As you can see, virtual high five and flower. Then you can also set the lore, and the lore would be you also get recognition and the such stuff, much worth. So, and those also have color support. So you can kind of hear slime in the background. Let me very quickly turn off my sound. There we go. Slash donate. And there. Okay. So now if we hover over the name tag, it says click this item to show the purchase site in the chat, and then it shows the purchase site. So what you do is in the configuration file, you would set the link to where you go to purchase this rank. So if you click that, it'll show up down here, and if we exit out of here and then we click it, brings up the prompt to go to the link. So once again, this plugin, that's what it does not actually handle a donation process. It just directs you to the donation process. So yeah. So now if we do slash donate, also if we go back here, this fire charge is a different use in this case. This one, it returns you to the rank overview. So if you click it, you come back to this screen. Instead of having to like say we just close it and then have you type slash donate again, you can just click the fire charge and you're back to here. Now if we click on the second rank, you see there's two things here, and it works the same as the amount of ranks. The inventory will expand depending on how many perks there are set in the rank configuration file. And so let me briefly go over this. This shows you the VIP rank. It says VIP right there. Then if you go down, it shows you the price. It's slightly over 9,000. Over 9,000. If you caught that, give yourself a pat on the back. If you go down here, it shows you the website icon. You click it, it comes down here. Now if we hover over these two, I didn't really set up too much of the ways to edit it. All I did was add a display name. So an IRL high five and your name on the wall of ultimate fame. So yeah. And then there's also, if you notice, there's the kit icon. And the kit for this rank is ultimate. So if we go back here and you see, this one said NA, this one says ultimate. So if you click on this, it will bring up the kit items, and the kit items will let me briefly go over this. The nether star shows you what you're doing, and it also gives a little tip. So it says hover over an item to see its enchants. So I'll hover over those in just a second. And now if you hover over the fire charge, it takes you back to the rank overview. It doesn't take you back to the rank. It takes you to the rank overview. So the first screen we came to. So now if you hover over the clock, it shows you the cooldown, because most servers, the kits they have cooldown, so you can set the cooldown here. So now if we hover over these, if you notice, they work the same as the perks, so the configuration is going to be the same. And right here, there's a little note that says don't use commas or apostrophes, and this is very important because the commas and apostrophes are used for parsing. So that's how I was able to set or differentiate between the names, the lores, the enchants, the data values, and that stuff. And also don't use colons. Forgot to mention that. Don't use colons either. That will all be in the configuration section. So yes. Now that's just about it for this plugin. Let me just reiterate that this plugin does not handle the donation process. All it does is provide the information for these donations, for these purchases. And it also does not handle the kits, doesn't make them, doesn't give them, doesn't even track the cooldown for them. It just displays information. And this is a very useful plugin because it's easy to access, and it's most players would rather enjoy using this than looking at a website. So, and it also makes it easier to get donations to give information and such. So that's pretty much it for this video, and now it's raining. So yeah, that's it for this video. This is DragonCookiez, and this plugin is donation info. The link for the download will be in the description. If you have any suggestions for it, or any comments on the video, or any comments on anything in general, well, not too general, just leave a comment in the video, in the comment section down below. And if you like this video, leave a like. If you like the plugin, leave a like. And so yeah, if you want to see more of these videos and get updates as soon as they come out, or get new plugins as soon as they come out, subscribe to this channel. I will release the videos for them. And that's about it. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.